Clubs in lower divisions never get to participate in any European competitions. So today we're going to change that. There is a total of 8 European lower divisions that are in FC 24. In England, we have the Championship, League 1 and League 2. In France, we have Ligue 2. In Spain, it's the La Liga High Promotion, the second division. In Italy, we have CDB. And finally, in Germany, we have the second Bundesliga and 3 Liga. So out of those 8 divisions, 32 clubs will have an opportunity to qualify for their very own Champions League. Let me show you how it's going to work. But before we do any of that, please hit the like button for me and the subscribe button with the little noti bell. It helps me out a ton. I would really appreciate it. Let's go. We need 32 clubs and we have 8 divisions. So we're going to go through one full season, and at the end of the season, the top 4 clubs in each division will qualify for our Champions League. 8 divisions, top 4 in each division, 32 clubs total. That is just basic big brain math, lads. Big brain. After we find out our 32 qualifiers, we're going to spin this wheel and seed every single club in their respective group. And finally, we're going to find out who's going to win our lower league division's Champions League, lads. This is going to be sick because we're going to have clubs and groups that have never faced each other. So let's go to the end of the season and find out who the 32 lucky clubs are that will qualify for our Champions League. Okay, lads, the season is over. Let's find our first 4 qualifiers in our lower league Champions League. We're going to start in the Championship in England. And our first 4 qualifiers will be Leicester City, Southampton, Leeds United, and Middlesbrough. They are the top 4. They finished top 4 in the Championship, and they are all welcome. From the Championship, we're going down 1 league to League 1 in England. We also need 4 qualifiers from there, and they are Portsmouth, Charlton, Bolton, and Fleetwood Town. Those are the top 4, lads. And to finish England, we also need 4 clubs from League 2, and they are going to be Stockport, Doncaster, Wrexham, and Barrow. Notts County doesn't make it in, by the way, lads. Notts County finished in 7th. So we have Stockport, Doncaster, Wrexham, and Barrow. They're the ones that qualify. From the bottom leagues of England, we go to the bottom leagues in France. We are going to Ligue 2, the second division in France, and we need 4 clubs from there as well. Saint Etienne, Bordeaux, Angers, and AC Ajaccio. AC Ajaccio rounded off the top 4. From France, we're going to Germany to the second Bundesliga. The top 4 in the second Bundesliga are, who are the qualifiers? Well, it is Hamburg, it is Hertha, it is Schalke, and it is St. Pauli. Those are some big clubs. Continuing in Germany, we need another 4 clubs from Germany, but this time it's from the 3 Liga, the third division of German football. The top 4 clubs qualify. First is Saarbrücken. They finished first. Dynamo Dresden in second. They qualify. Sandhausen in third. And the top 4 is rounded off by Arminia Bielefeld. 24 clubs have qualified. We need to find 8 more. And the next 4 we're going to find in Italy in CDB. The top 4 clubs again qualify. It's going to be Bari, it's going to be Cremonese, Spezia, and Parma gets in as well. And the last 4 qualifiers, lads, will come from La Liga High Promotion, the second division of Spanish football. The top 4 sides, Espanyol, Elche, Tenerife, and the last one is Real Sporting Gijón. I think I said that right. Gijón. So now that we know our 32 qualifiers, let's go spin the wheel and seed every single club into their groups. I can't wait to see who is going to be playing against each other. Lads, all the teams are on the wheel. Let's find our first team for Group A. Let's spin this wheel. Who is it going to be? Who is going to be going into Group A? It's going to be the German side, Dynamo Dresden. And who is joining Dynamo Dresden in Group A? Come on. Who is it going to be? It's going to be an Italian side, Spezia, lads. I wonder if we're going to have any lower league groups of deaths. Let's spin the wheel and find the third team from Group A. Dynamo Dresden, Spezia, and the other team, oh, another German side, but a higher league German side. It's going to be Hertha. And to finish off Group A, we have Hertha, we have Dynamo Dresden, we have Spezia, and we're going to have Leeds United. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a really interesting group. Group A is complete. Let's find our first team from Group B. The first team in Group B, another German side, a Liga 3 German side, Saarbrücken. And to join Saarbrücken in Group B, who is it going to be? It's going to be a French team. It's going to be Saint Etienne. All right, we have Saarbrücken, we have Saint Etienne. Who is the third team in Group B? Is it going to be another English side? No, it's Wrexham. Wrexham is going in there with Saint Etienne and Saarbrücken. And we need one more to join Saarbrücken, Saint Etienne, and Wrexham. Is it going to be? It's going to be another English side. It's going to be a League 1 English side, Fleetwood Town. Can Wrexham get out of this group? I feel like they have a chance. France. Group C, first team. Who's going in there? It's going to be a German side. It's going to be the powerhouse Hamburg. I think Hamburg is one of the favorites to win this competition, but you just never know. And to join Hamburg in Group C, we need another club, a second club. It's going to be an English side, Charlton Athletic. A third team from Group C. I want to see a championship side get in here. Can we get a championship side or maybe a Spanish side in Tenerife? Oh man. And the last club to join Group C, we have Hamburg, we have Charlton, we have Tenerife, and now we have Southampton. This might be the group of death, lads. First team for Group D. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a Spanish side? It is gonna be a Spanish side. Sporting Gijón. Sporting Gijón is going into Group D. And to join Sporting in Group D, the second club will be another German side. Man, this group is gonna be interesting too. It is Schalke. We have Sporting, we have Schalke. We need a third club from Group D. It's gonna be, oh my, St. Pauli. St. Pauli and Schalke play in the same division, and Sporting Gijón is also on the same caliber. Man, this actually might be the group of death. Sporting, Schalke, St. Pauli. We need one more team. It's gonna be an English side, Doncaster. I think they got done a little dirty, lads. I don't think they stand a chance in this group. Spinning the wheel for Group E. The first place in Group E is going to Stockport from England. Stockport. And to join Stockport in Group E, who is it gonna be? A French side? Yes, it is AC Ajaccio. AC Ajaccio. They're going with Stockport. We need a third team from Group E to join the other two clubs. Sandhausen. So we have an English side, a French side, and a German side in Group E now. One more club from Group E. Who is it gonna be? Who is joining them? It is Portsmouth. Portsmouth is going into Group E, lads. Looking for the first team in Group F. We still have some big boy clubs kicking around like Parma and Bordeaux. And speaking of Bordeaux, there's Bordeaux. Bordeaux is going into Group F. Wouldn't it be something if Bordeaux got like Leicester City or Parma? Well, they're gonna get Cremonese. That's also a challenge. Bordeaux and Cremonese in the same group. And to join Bordeaux and Cremonese in Group F, a Spanish side, Elche. If the last team in Group F is from England, someone like Leicester City, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be another Italian side though. It's gonna be Bari. It feels like every single group is very equal. This group is also like unpredictable. Two groups left, lads. This is the first team from Group G. Is it a Spanish side? It is. It is Espanyol from Spain, a very, very big club and probably one of the favorites. Second club from Group G. Come on, give us like Leicester City or something like that, or Parma. Parma! It's gonna be Parma. Espanyol and Parma in the same group. Okay, now we definitely need a big English side in here. We need like Middlesbrough, Leicester City. There it is. Yes! Yes, Leicester City. We have Espanyol, we have Parma and Leicester City in the same group. I know I said the other previous groups are groups of death, but I think this is definitely the group of death. And the last group from Group G, who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a French team? This is definitely the group of death now, lads. Angers from France. Espanyol, Parma, Leicester City, and Angers in Group G. That is a crazy group, which means Group H is automatically decided, lads, because there's only 4 clubs left on the wheel. And that is Middlesbrough from England, Barrow from England, Bolton from England. There's 3 English sides in the same group, and the German side, Arminia Bielefeld. All of our 32 clubs are now in their respective groups, so let's go to the end of the group stage and see who's making it out to the knockout phases, the round of the 16. Lads, the group stage matches are over. Let's go and see who's making it into the round of 16 and who is going home. Well, in Group A, it was Leeds United and Spezia that are moving on. Leeds United had a very dominating campaign. 12 points, 3 wins, 3 draws. They didn't lose a single match. In Group B, it was the French side Saint Etienne, 4-1-1 on 13 points, and a surprising Fleetwood Town from League One also moving on. In Group C, wow, all 3 teams, the top 3 sides were tied with 10 points, lads. Hamburg, 10 points, Southampton, 10 points, Charlton Athletic, 10 points, and Tenerife from Spain. Very disappointing campaign. And ultimately, it was Hamburg and Southampton that are moving on goal difference. In Group D, it was the 2 German sides. Schalke is moving on, and St. Pauli is right behind them on 11 points. While in Group E, it was SV Sandhausen, another German side, followed by Portsmouth. Portsmouth is moving into the round of 16, lads. And in Group F, it was the Spanish side Elche that topped the group on 15 points, followed by Italian side Cremonese. Group G saw Leicester City and Espanyol move on, while Parma and Angers, we thought this was going to be the group of death, but it was pretty easy for Leicester and Espanyol at the end. And finally, in Group H, lads, it was Middlesbrough that topped the group with 11 points, and Barrow from League 2 on 9 points. League 2 Barrow surprises everyone. Let's go see the results and who's making it to the quarterfinals. The round of the 16 is over. over, lads. Let's go see who's moving into the round of 8, the quarterfinals. Well, I'm gonna tell you that Leicester City is going home. They lost 3-0 on aggregate to Southampton, and Fleetwood Town is also going home. They lost 2-1 on aggregate to SV Sandhausen from Germany, while Middlesbrough absolutely annihilated the German side St. Pauli 3-0 in the second leg and 5-1 on aggregate. And oh my gosh, do we have another fairy tale run in the making. Barrow, the League 2 side Barrow, beat out Elche 3-2 on aggregate, and they're going to the quarterfinals. Saint Etienne is also out because they lost 4-2 on aggregate to Cremonese, and Leeds United is out as well because they lost 4-3 on aggregate to Espanyol. But the German side Schalke is moving on. They beat out Spezia 3-1, and unfortunately Portsmouth run comes to an end as they lost to Hamburg 6-3 on aggregate. Let's go to the end of the quarterfinals and see who is going to be in our last top 4. The quarterfinals are over. Who's moving into our top 4? Well, it was SV Sandhausen that somehow beat out Southampton 2-2, then they won on away goals. That is ridiculous. SV Sandhausen is moving into the semi-finals. It's definitely a fairy tale run, but unfortunately Barrow's fairy tale run ends in the quarters because they lost 6-4 on aggregate to Middlesbrough. 6-4, I mean, it was close, just not close enough. Middlesbrough obviously the stronger side. The third quarterfinal saw Espanyol move past the Italian side Cremonese 4-2 on aggregate, and in the last quarterfinal, the all-German affair between Hamburg and Schalke, it was Hamburg that came out on top 3-1. The semifinals are done, lads, and the first finalist that we have, it will be Middlesbrough. They beat SV Sandhausen. Unfortunately, Sandhausen's journey comes to an end in the semifinal. It was close again, 5-3 on aggregate, but Middlesbrough is moving on. And the other semifinal between Hamburg and Espanyol, well, it was Espanyol 4-2 on aggregate. Unfortunately, Hamburg's journey also comes to an end in the semis. So the lower league Champions League final will be Middlesbrough versus Espanyol, and the winner will be Espanyol 3-2 on aggregate. They actually made a comeback, I think. Middlesbrough went up 1-0. Espanyol tied it. They went up 2-1. Middlesbrough tied it in the 61st minute 2-2, and then Espanyol scored in the 78th minute, and they held on. Espanyol, congratulations, you are the lower league Champions League winners. Lads, as always, thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys being here. I love making these types of videos for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. It's an absolute blast. Let me know down in the comments who you were cheering for in this video and how your club did, and also let me know if you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay happy and stay healthy, and always keep smiling, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace, 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 peace.